consumed by years of resentment. Millicent makes a surprise visit to the home of her ex. Their married life had been a battleground.
It is said bad attention is better than no attention. And when Millicent wasn't getting anything from Stanley,
I asked you to put those in the dishwasher.
she would start a fight.
Hey, I said I'd do it.
Look, they need to go away.
I told you.
Over the years, the verbal disputes escalate into violence.
You don't earn enough money.
She would goad Stanley,
You are completely useless.
and Stanley would react by hitting her.
Couples fall into patterns of behavior, and for Stanley and Millicent, their dance was combat. It became the norm for how to relate to each other.
In 1989, Millicent and Stanley separate, splitting their small assets.
There was a settlement. I think she got about $90,000.
With the money divided, Millicent and Stanley do what few divorced couples can. They rebuild a friendship.
She told people that he would take her to the doctors and he'd organised a diet for her. They were able to get on well enough while living separate lives.
Things are going so well, Millicent often sleeps over at Stanley's home,
Yeah.
but strictly in the guest room.
So, what time?
She was quite comfortable turning up at his house and being in the same place as him.
Why shall I bring?
Could be a number of times a week.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Most people would be happy and relieved to be away from a spouse with whom they had fought for 38 years.
Oh, that's great. All right.
Not Millicent. She wanted more.
Who's that?
A friend.
When Stanley finds new love in 1996, old hostilities resume.
Hello, Stanley.
And something new.
I'm Stanley's wife.
Ex-wife.
Hello.
Jealousy. While Stanley's affair doesn't last much longer than a year, Millicent doesn't believe him.
Millicent seemed to have thrived on the jealousy. She believed he still loved her, and she couldn't stand it.
Millicent doesn't want Stanley, but she doesn't want anyone else to have him.
Hello. This is Millicent, Stanley's ex-wife.
Oh, what can I do for you, Millicent?
Stay away from my ex-husband.
I haven't spoken.
There were signs Millicent was going to do something bad.
But if you're not careful, you'll end up with a knife in your back.
Certainly calling Stanley's ex-girlfriend and threatening to stab her in the back with a knife. Pretty strong signal. And yet, she was ignored.
Can you believe it? He's still seeing that woman. Oh, you should have heard him. Oh, I'm worried he might leave us something. He lied to me.
Millicent's working herself up into a frenzy.
Well, he has upset me. I'm upset because he's probably going to cut me and the boys out of his will.
She fears their sons will be shut out of what is rightfully theirs.
You and your brother should get everything when I go.
There was no evidence that he was going to leave it to the other woman. As far as we know, he was going to leave his estate to his family. She would talk about this often, almost to the point of obsession.
Millicent became so obsessed, she took matters into her own hands. Millicent had to control everything.
For Millicent, where there's a will, there's a way. But the only man who knows, Stanley Cumberbatch, has vanished.
Hello, please.
Millicent had called the police saying that she'd been round to the house. She couldn't get any response.
Yes, I've been over. I've knocked on the door, but there's just no reply.
Okay, we'll send someone over there as soon as we can.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for your call, ma'am.
4 days after his last sighting, police find Stanley's body. It's a baffling murder. On the 5th of September, 2000, consumed by years of resentment, Millicent makes a surprise visit to the home of her ex. Stanley pays the ultimate price for her insecurity.
He was hit, I think it was 8 times in the head. Was also stabbed after that in the back and I think in the throat.
Rest in peace, Stanley.
There are many ways to kill someone without touching them. But that wasn't good enough for Millicent. She beat her husband of 38 years to death.
Millicent may not look like she has the means, but her motive is beyond doubt.
The motive seemed to be greed. It almost seemed to go a little beyond the normal idea of, well, I just want the money.
Jealousy and greed are two of the most common motivators of murder. And Millicent was a green-eyed monster.
On May 9th, 2002, Millicent May Cumberbatch is found guilty of murder and sentenced to 15 years in prison.
It was certainly a hefty sentence for her age. It meant that she'd be 84 before she would be released from prison.
No one close to Millicent thought the senior citizen capable of such a horrific crime.
We don't think of grandmothers as murderers. Millicent is proof that a woman is never too old to be a killer.